from 100% natural ingredients, nutritious and filling for everyone in the family. Chizak Foods. Healthy food, healthy you. Chizak Pap is the official pap for Igbo summer camp. Chizak Pap, made from 100% natural ingredients, nutritious and filling for everyone in the family. Chizak Foods. Healthy food, healthy you. Chizak Pap is the official pap for Igbo summer camp. Chizak Pap, made from 100% natural ingredients, nutritious and filling for everyone in the family. Chizak Foods. Healthy food, healthy you. Chizak Pap is the official pap for Igbo summer camp. Organized by Bakbando Language Hub for children between ages 9 and 15. Guest Igbo Kweno. Have you heard of the Igbo Summer Camp organized by Bakbando Language Hub for children between ages 9 and 15? Ogadi Bogbo. Guest Minister Frank Edwards. Guest Artist Ugochi. Activities Igbo Language Class.
Nri esiri ebe a na-atọ gbogbo ebe a bụ osi ite bekee. Nke a bụ ebe a na-asa efere. Ebe a bụ nju oyi soronụ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 A B C D F G W I. Ebe a bụ mkpụrụ enyo, akwa mgbochi, oche, akwa nju oyi, onyonyo, ụlọ mposi, ebe a na-asa ahụ. Unu hụkwara ihe niile ngosiri unu. Ngwa gbaa n'ọsọ ngwa ngwa kpọtara na ụmụ unu na Bakbando Language Hub Summer Igbo Camp nke na-eme na VGC n'ime Lekki ugbu a. Daalụ.
ugbu a anyị nwere oge usekwu anyị na the village chef, the number one, the one and only chef anyị nwere na Nigeria and beyond. Ọ bụrụ na iri ezigbo nri na-agụ gị na mmasị gị mmasị, ị nọ Nigeria, ị nọ ala bekee, jee na Instagram, jee chọọ village chef, gbasara ya nkata village chef. Ife eji na-akpọ ya the village chef bụ na ile nni ya ịma na nwaanyị mara esi, aka na-esi the village chef, aka na-esi gwogwo. Unu na-aghọta ka o si aga kịta, and anyị nwere ya kịta ebe a ịkụziri anyị ka esi esi nri dị omimi ndị Igbo na-amasị anyị mmasị. Ugbu a amalite igba egwu, anyị ga-ete egwu ka ndị Igbo nwayọọ nwayọọ wee baa n'ime ya bụ usekwu. Watch out! Anyị abatago usekwu. Ngwa onye ọbụla nọrọ ọdụ. Okay, onye ọbụla gbanụ nkịtị. Ụmụaka ndewonu. You're not giving me the response I want. Sam. Go shift. You want to say something? JD chọrọ ikwu something. JD kwuo. Ndewo. Kwụsie ike. Ndewo. Okay, so ndị be anyị ndewo no. Ndewo. Ana m eke onye ọbụla ma ndị nọ ebe a, ma ndị nọ online, ma ndị nọ n'obodo Nigeria, ma ndị nọ n'ofesi. We are here for all of you. Anyị nwere ezigbo nwaanyị agwavu m unu maka ya, a na-akpọ village chef Igbo. The village chef aka esi Igbo. Ugbu a amenye ya igwe okwu ka o jiri kọwata onye ọ bụ. Mana ọ bụ na ị na-ekiri ihe onyonyo a ugbu a, ọsọ gaa na Instagram, gaa na ebe edere the village chef, ọkwa ya ebe anwa jee ọ na-ezipụ ofe, ọ na-esicha ofe na Nigeria ezipụ obodo oyibo. Eziokwu ka nna jee na ha page ga-ama na ọ bụrụ obere mmadụ na ebe a, onye bụ nnukwute celebrity n'ihe gbasara nri. Go to her page at the village chef ka ịfụ na ọ na-esi ezigbo nri. Ị nọ na ofesi chọrọ ezigbo ofe, go to the village chef. Ije ebe ahụ ịma na adị m asị asị. Ngwa ka anyị kụọrọ nụ ya aka o. Gịnị ka anyị ga-asị nụ ya? Nnọọ.
Daalụnụ. Ọkwa Igbo ka m ga-asụ. Ka Ngili Igbo. Okay. Ndewo no. Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. So afọ m bụ Onyinye, Barrister Mrs. Onyinye Ademola Lawal. Abụ Anambra a na-anụ na Osun State. One Nigeria ọkwa ya. So abụ m lawyer. Give lawyer n'Igbo. That's true. Abụ m ọkaikpe bụzi osite. Ezigbote nke a garọ. Ịma na ụbọchị adịọzi mma iji na-eso ofu ụzọ. So ebe I lụọ ọkaikpe one day I alụọ the other day. So unu manage kwa my English Igbo because I'm not speaking Igbo ọfụma but amazi m nke na-eme m na mgbede a. So ezigbo enyi m nwaanyị kpọtara m si na ọ need ka m bịa mụgosi ụmụaka ka esi ofe na ọ si ife ọbụla nchọ ịmụgosi unu wee si okay nke mma especially as tomato kita agalakazi so fama ejide anyị n'ọlụ. So first na Hamanes dezila tomato na Lagos anyị nwere akwụ ebe niile anyị na-akụ akwụ ebe anyị si wee si ngwanụ anaghị ma na ụmụazị na like osikapa so wee si ofe akwụ ga-adị mma because a na-eji wee lie ma osikapa ji o nwere ndị ji eli noodles spaghetti. That's not the name, but it's actually that's what Patience Ozokwo called it in a movie. So mom goes to unu KCC and obro m gosi unu taa unu echefu onya so unu na-akwa bụ unu kunu na-enyelu mama unu na papa unu aka na-esi nri n'ụlọ sifa na onwe nke unu mụta taa na mma m gosi m esili unu kunu niile na-eli na-amịchasị aka. Okay, so this is my comfort zone. I said my name is Mrs. Onyinye, Barrister Mrs. Onyinye Ademola Lawal. I'm a lawyer turned chef. And in today's economy, I mean, you have to diversify. You have to have multiple streams of income. If one doesn't work, the other will work. In some cases, both work. So I chose to follow both paths. My Bob, who's doing such an amazing thing. I mean, I don't know where she gets the idea and the inspiration from. When she comes with these things, I'm like, is she okay? I would never even think of that. I'm not that creative. So she called, please, I would like you to use your expertise to teach the young ones something traditional, something that originates from Igbo land. And I thought about it and I was like, okay, let me look for something pretty simple. Children like to eat rice and tomatoes are expensive right now. You go to price small tomatoes like this, they ask you for your kidney. So I'm like, well, let's do something that is indigenous to us. We grow this, that's palm. I would do a proper tour of this ingredient so that you can familiarize yourselves with it. But we grow palm fruit. It's a cash crop, if I'm sure. Yeah. So we export it, and so when we have this in our backyards in the village, why would we be looking for tomatoes? So if they don't want tomatoes no more, we're gonna grow. We don't care. We don't care. So, and, apple can be eaten with. Apple is one of the most versatile soups, or would I say stew, right, to the Igbos, because you can eat it with rice, with yam. Some people there eat it with swallow. Sure. Onaga ofuma. So when she says, like, okay, children like something, so okay, they can eat it with noodles or spaghetti. So let's try ofaku. What did I call it? Ofaku. And by the time I'm going to ask questions. So for who we answer? So I want to be sure you're attentive. And when I'm even done, I want you all, when you go home, to be able to replicate what I have taught you guys, to go and show off at home. I don't teach. Normally, people even want to pay me to teach. I don't teach. It's not one of the things I do. You should be privileged to sit under my head. So you should be you count yourself lucky or privileged to sit under my mentorship, because I don't give out my recipe. I'm not. So let's get straight into it. Not bore you guys with all that conversation. So kanachi akwa.
Yes.
Ebe ka ga-ebi. Isi ofe akwụ. And me go si gife niile. Ofe akwụ afọ m na iji akwụkwọ na ihe eji ede ife. So ị pụọ n'afịa ife ị ga-agwafa na ịchọ ego ma ịchọ isi ofe akwụ. What do you think is the most important thing in ofe akwụ? Just guess off the top of your head. Who said palm wine? Palm fruit, palm nuts. That's apple. This is already semi-processed here. Okay, I'm washing my hands.
All right.
Okay? So that when I touch things, it's all like that. So this is palm fruit, and this you get from people extract the nuts from it and oil. In fact, back in the day, this was the oil we knew before all the organic creams they're selling now. This was the organic cream that we had. It was gotten from this. Anya kanyo buna nete araya na ebuke. Udaki. Yes. So I get need anu obuni. Anu efi. Yeah, I can use star, but you can use one and no nature. Then I wear onions. I wear and I wear that you one. Okay, man on our top. So you can use dry fish of your choice. Then I wear crayfish. What she said. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then I wear nchuanwu, that's scent leaf, believed to chase mosquitoes. That's where the name comes from.
Yes.
Then and it's not chasing one. There's one fly used to die. Then this is like my secret spice. It's a mixture of some local spices.
Secret spice.
Nkabu miliano. That's the stock gotten from the beef. Then I will also sukeba. I will also red. Also we eba nnu na obebeke. So kita I got I need an assistant. Solum. Who's going to volunteer to be my assistant? When I say hand over this, you're going to give it to me. Go again.
Okay.
Go wash your hands. Okay. So now I am going to go first thing I'm going to ask you questions. So,
Most of you want to win some gifts? You want to win some gifts?
oh. Okay, the ingredients. Okay. Okay.
It's a guinea, onye?
No, can I say what the ingredients are? Okay.
Kita, ugbu a, edobekwa, mba o.
But I can't. Okay, can you give me a minute? Let me just put this on fire, then we'll run through it while we're waiting. Nchuanwu. Yes. So, my assistant, Ikwagaka, Ngwajiri Nwaya, I ga-erinye nke ebe, ngwarinye kita. Banye ebe. Nwayo.
Be confident, Zuru.
Don't worry. Wakanyali gaka. Remove your hand. Okay. So, because of time, maka time, I go through no kai simia. Mana, you go to Isasianya.
Keep going.
Isenya, pour everything. You can pour everything in. Isenya, ofuma. If Yanyaka, or the soft. My God, today my Igbo is failing me. I used to pride in the fact that I was a walking Igbo dictionary.
Igbo English, Igbo.
So, this is all the soft. Iwe man or the go ready car, so ya nikwe. All dead. You know? So you saw okay? I don't know, I'm just explaining something. You saw and the pulp, as you have to say, offer sonka. Man is suputagi ofuma. You were well miliyoko, more milidi lukewarm. Oh Lord. Nyari. Iwe Julie, where Saba, Abaya Kwanyam, okay, Millie, because you need the call law.
Yes. Call law means let it be thick.
Iwe, I will still explain to them in English since they're not. So Iwe Saba de apple, Iwe welo yo, where yonya ka inanya biga for bele dirty black linear or the apple mbana ane ona akowase. So you get yo where your postasia afifia dinia. So what I said is when you buy your palm nuts, you wash it thoroughly, you boil it for, it depends on the quantity, but when you touch them and they're tender, they're soft, you know it's ready to pound. So you bring your mortar and your pestle. In modern day, you can use a food processor to use the pulse action to extract, to remove the skin. When you remove the skin and you're left with this seed, then you know that you've gotten as much flesh as you can. You would now use hot water or lukewarm water. Pour it over it and now start the extraction process of the palm nut. So you get your palm extract from it. Some people buy the store-bought. That's a shortcut if you want to do it. But where I come from, we don't do, no, as I said, where I come from, we don't do shortcuts. We do the long haul. So, because what we sell to our clients is homegrown, authentic, as you will get it in the village, not... So, my assistant, can we put this away? Okay, so he said to tell you, what's that, my darling? Okay, everything just goes in.
Okay.
Really just goes in. So it's pretty... Somebody is sleeping. Is my class boring? Oh my goodness. Onions. Sorry, my darling.
Sorry, baby. Don't
There's a hack I can give you. It will clear your eyes. So let's try. Let's see if that will work. Just a pinch. Put your finger here. Yes. And lick it.
You see now. Hey, it has gone. Wham. Keep on. Bam.
Did it work?
Bam, bam.
Did
Well,
it?
it has worked. The
So what do you say to the village chef?
That.
So back to what we're doing. So now we have the apple cooking. You asked, so I'll do a recap. Or it will be in the
in the video.
in the video, in the caption, what you need, so you can see. But palm nut extract, your protein of choice. In this case, we're using beef, and that's going in right now, right about now, because we need this annual fee. Okay. My assistant, I think you should be on this side so they can see. Yes. So there's the beef. The beef just went in now. I won't put the stock just yet. I won't put the stock just yet because I want to see how much it will thicken before I start to introduce stock and water to it. Yes, because in the process of extracting the nuts, you use water. So I'm not going to start by adding more water to it. So we'll start from a thick base, then build it upwards. Next to go in, oh yeah. Sorry, I know now class. Even now in the Yoruba. So oh yeah, gabam no no. Tinye joba aburo ime tinye nka kita tinye so.
Juraka gi. Okay.
Uja atunagi, don't worry.
Don't put the
well
bay.
done.
Don't put the bay, okay?
For now.
Zuru is in the kitchen.
Itinye kita bu
Ayo.
Yabas.
Or yabas.
Yabas.
Ayo or mobu yabas.
Yabas.
Onion is called what? Ayo mobu yabas.
Ayo.
Mobu means or yabas.
Okay. So etinye go munka. So I etinye okpe kita.
Okay.
Ikwe nje esu ya adịrị ebe a mana itinye go dị otu ọ ga-agbalị. When the nabwe for a more enhanced taste, flavor. I find it overpowering, but you can put it right in just like that. It will melt. If you see it at the end of when it's ready, come and collect money from me. So, it's called dawa dawa. It's Igbo seasoning cube. Yes.
Get Igbo seasoning cube. Ogini, obey, mogini, obey,
Ogili okpe.
ogili obey.
It's called ogili okpe. I get ose. Agwagomuni is a one-pot dish. Everything goes in pretty much, so that you can go on and do other things. Like my mother would always say back then, "You may see any senior wagi." So you put the things on fire and face other things. Like if you guys were not here. As this was on fire, I'll be washing up and cleaning up because I don't let plates pile. So, and I suppose because onye na-esi ebe na-esi nne ga-adị nri ọcha. Ọ bụrụ sọ isi ị na-esi ị na-eficha. That's what shows na weta ose urie. Ọ dị ka maka ụmụazị so ka etinye obele. Okay, that's pepper. So you can be writing it with pepper. Ose. I think ose and suka, yellow pepper, and we put the red one, the regular Scotch bonnet. Okay, I got one year crayfish kita. As much as you want.
What crayfish is called?
Ayu. Ahiya. Oh, sorry. Anu is onions. Okay, sorry. We're all Babando language hub students. We're all students. I'm very refresher course. Let them be very. So I ate okay. So now I'll put my secret mix.
Secret mix.
Yes. Like I tell people, I tell you, I have to kill you. So I can't tell you. It's my secret.
Please, keep your secret.
I'm just kidding. So, because, can you come and put 4 spoons of this, please? Thank you. Dalu. Eshi.
The village chef, Akanesi Gogo. Unu na-aghọta ka o si aga. Ama m ihe ụmụ unu nọ n'ụlọ na-eme. Ịnọ Lagos nwa ga n'ọrụ ụlọ nọ n'ebe ahụ. Anyị ka na-ebido taa bụ day 2.
na-aga ọ na-agakwa na-agasịkwa ọfụma anyị etinyego ndị a anyị ekpofu mba nke a bụ o gosi na ihe anyị na-esi dị mma because wepụta na arụ ogili ijiji ga-esolili it must follow it so there is no how to find his way to come and look for it so that's it so long as it doesn't fly into the food anyị etinyegozi anụ azụ ọkpọ okporoko yabasị okpe ose ihe anyị ga-echezi mme etinye nnu kịta na okpe ndị bekee ogili bekee maka mma amalụ oke nnu na ogiri bekee ndị ebe a because enwere ike itinye si nke mgbaezie nke a ọ dịfeze so anyị ga-ebidogoro nke anụ a so anyị ga-arapụ nke a ka o sie what's 20 minutes? 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. For 20 minutes. Let me put my spoon here. While it's on fire, I'll ask a few questions. So far, let's see who's attentive, who has been listening.
The person that answers the most question goes on with this topic again.
Okay. You can list 5 things used in making ofe akwụ.
In Igbo.
Onye ga-akpọnwụrụ anyị. Yes. Onye ga-akpọnwụrụ anyị ife ise. Mba. Ise. Eji esi ofe akwụ. Ngwa ka
No salt. Centilief, and
good.
Crayfish. Aya.
How are you going to cook all that without the main ingredient?
But call the main ingredient in this soup. That main ingredient is what will give you this call.
Your secret.
What's the name of what are we cooking? Who's going to help him? Okay. Say it. It doesn't have to be correct. Ofe.
I said, I don't.
Okay, let's not put him on the spot, okay? Ofe. Akwu, okay? So what's the main ingredients? What's the star? Akwu. No, my secret spice is the star, actually. But the main star, the mega star is. Yeah? So, okay, you can. Okay. And I'm going to ask the older ones at the back. Yes. Kedafai. Asa, kafai. Chiamaka, okay. Ke se pepota apu. How do you extract the palm extract? How do you get it out? Just it's not an extra.
Yeah.
Or the soft, okay? Or
there.
there.
You can see it to or there. Then you
get sweet.
Yeah. That's pound the.
Flesh. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Don't worry. Don't be scared. Now, Suya. Nah.
You can see an equi.
No, no, no. We got one Emily. Who can help her from there? Okay. My sous chef. Okay, let's hear you.
You put the after you pound it, flesh is removed from the seed.
No, not the seed, madam. No, that would be palm rock soup. No, what's the word? Is it chemistry? Of the coconut. The same thing. The same brown outside, white inside, and brown inner shell, like a brown outer shell, brown back, and white interior, like a coconut. So that's why coconut is actually called aki oyibo. And this is called aki. The extract, the nuts inside is called aki from apple. The apple produces aki. So people eat it. People eat it with okwa. There's fried okwa. So that's how you have aki no okwa. Aki and okwa is like breadfruit. So whatever. And sorry that I took you off. So you don't boil the nuts. This, for making this, is a byproduct. You don't need it. The part you need, flesh. Right? This part. So this is the part that we're going to pour water into. And now kind of washing clothes to remove the oil. Yes, but that's it. You as you pound, the seed is separates. It's just like you're mashing it.
The
Flesh will leave the body. That's why it has to be tender. For you, you have to cook it till it's tender for you to pound it. So you separate the pulp from the nuts.
Yes.
Then
And the fiber.
yes, and you can do it in bulk, keep it in your fridge, and take from it, because it can be quite a task if you try to do it yourself, or like no, if you're trying to cook, your family is waiting for you for lunch. The process can be quite long, so you can prep it a day before. You can buy, and like if they send to you in bulk from the village, you can boil, do the same process, boil and freeze over time, and bring it out and use when you want to use. So it's so easy. When you've gotten to that stage, all you just do is pour, and go on and do every other thing, right? So when you now, so I've now helped you. You wash it out. You bring out the palm extract, then boil it. Yes, you will sieve it. It's a process. You will sieve everything together.
And the pulp, that's the juice.
So this is how. Okay, I think I'll do a little illustration. There's no hot water, but I'll kind of show you. There's a bowl here. So this is what it looks like when you pound it, right? I need someone to help me. A bowl, yeah, but I will use the one here. So who's gonna help me hold the microphone? So okay, come and help me hold it. Thank you. Okay. So.
The village chef.
Okay, so you get well apple. The one that you processed. You will get that milli, or you get when you taste a milli or warm water as hot as you can handle. Right? Then it has CO2. It's a messy process. Very messy. I do want to do it right now because oh, Mike. No, that's not my mic. Okay. So, so this is aqua ice. You will ring it na efele. Well, milli oku. Come milli akari jide get. You will sabi oto anoa. Sasi anyo fuma. Kiwe put as much as you can bring out. So this is it. This is the nut and the pulp from it. So this is it. You're going to take this out. Can you? Okay, it's not over, it's not here, but for what is worth, this is it. Eh? This is kind of what you'll get.
And that's what you use to cook the soup.
So you do this, rinse and repeat as much as you can. So you take out this part. Now you don't need this anymore. You don't need that anymore. So you have to sieve, so you're sure you don't get any of this in your soup. You want it in it. So you take this out. That's why I was telling you that you can crack oil from the nuts and stuff like that. So you strain this one and keep straining, then boil it. That's where the process of cooking the soup now starts. Okay? Are we together?
We are. Who remembers what we are? Say it. Can you say it? Can you perceive it? Yes. Delicious. Oh, ọ na-esi ka porridge yam. Osu, ọbịa, porridge yam. The village chef aka na-esi Igbo. Nonne.
We're not using this one, so yes. Let's see how this is going. Oh wow. The cameraman is supposed to be
Eziokwu n'ime bịa tupu na anyị ya.
upward river. There should be light here. It's not closed. So it seems to be doing well. We're trying to get the oil. Now, another thing, this is a very important fruit, nut, whatever it is. Right. Because that's also where we get palm oil.
Yeah.
The palm oil that we see in our house. Who knows what palm oil is? What color is it? Okay. Orange, red. Yes. What do they use palm oil to do?
Hey, what did you used to eat this afternoon?
Jim.
What was that our song? Ijiriji koroya, jiriji, ijiriji koroya.
So, okay. So palm oil is important to the Igbos. Without it, we don't have an existence. I'm serious. That's like we cook it pretty much everything. We use it for all our soups, rice, moi moi. In fact, we even used to fry in the East. They use palm oil. They don't use groundnut oil as much. So they used to make moi moi. They use palm oil in the East. So this is also, but the process of extracting that one is similar, but from this is it. That's how you know it's getting thick and getting done. I ga-etinye mmiri anụ obele because achọrọ m ka ihe alọ achọrọ m ka ọ lọọ. So if you go now mmanụ apụtago n'enu you should see, ị kwesịrị ịfụ and mmanụ pụta na ya ịmanụ ezigbo akwụ ka igo. If you see the oil, that's how you know the quality and the freshness of the palm fruits that you bought. You need to get this much oil from it. No extra oil was added in the process of making this.
Yes.
I remember one of my posts when I put this and somebody was like, hey, oil. I said, the oil police. This is not, no extra oil was added. And our grandparents and ancestors, they ate it. And they're not dead. So they lived longer. I said, in fact, thanks for your concern. I'll tell my people, they probably live up to 120 now that you've told them this. Because they lived up to 100 eating this. You know, so ndị ọcha bịa gwa anyị na mmanụ nke anyị adịrọ mma. Mesikwa kita, sikwa na ọnya abụ ezigbo mmanụ. They told us our oil wasn't good, but now they've come back to say palm oil is actually one of the best sources of oil.
Can you imagine?
So this is gold that we have, and it's indigenous to us, the Igbo, and our counterparts. So manual kind of chocolate. In Anya, and Trown. I need it to thicken very well before I start introducing, because all these leaves also have their own water. So I like the whole water process. Let's see off. Let's get as much, then we can now put other things. I mean, Amarom, I used to rice because okay, the makita. Why Sicily? On your bunaya, not top belt.
Yes.
Libe is mostly no far. Fun fact: when I was younger, I had a say Oto Abani. I had this particular auntie, my dad's sister, Auntie Chito. In fact, she's the one I learned from. So I used to look forward to going to her house. Makosa. Mako Usofaku. Because also, okay. So I'll taste now for salt, because I haven't added any salt to it. I haven't added any seasoning cubes. So I will taste now to see, and we have added our own indigenous seasoning cube, which is what?
No, what's our own seasoning?
Exactly. You see, we don't even need to put so much to this one anymore, because the Okbe is doing his own work, is reporting live. The stock is reporting. So now we will not need to put as much salt. In fact, I'll add all this stock, because this thing is not looking like it will go around. Okay. Everybody. So, don't worry. I'm clearing to the left. I won't put a lot of pepper because of the children. But the adults, if you need more, after the children have been served, so let it cook more. And if you notice, I'm trying not to cook it covered anymore, because I'm trying to let it dry out. And when you're trying to make it dry, you don't cover, because the water hits the roof and goes right back in. So you leave it open. And it's a good thing we're using a big pot, because it's very messy, just like when you're making stew. If we had used a smaller pot, this whole place would be a mess, right? Because this is how it will be splashing up and down. Yeah, because, see, if you come close, you see that it's splashing. Okay. Bubbling. You want to see? Yeah, that oil wasn't there in the bowl initially, if you had noticed. But in the process of cooking it, the oil has come to the top. So it's pretty much almost cooked. I'm just waiting for it to thicken a bit. Then now, I think I'll add a little more of this, my mix. Then some seasoning cubes. And some salt to taste. So I'll ask a few questions while this has just about 10 more minutes. So I'll go around and ask you, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? Can you like just say? Okay, who's gonna tell me your favorite food? Guam.
Fried rice and turkey.
Boy, fried rice and fried turkey. Ha! Hey, who cooks it? next time I see you, I want you to tell me now cook fried rice and turkey. Okay? All right. Can I hear?
Rice with and the other half fried rice with chicken.
She said he's very specific. He said, also no, okala jollof rice and okala fried rice with chicken. Imesi? Imesi? Do you know how to cook it? You will learn it. Okay? What's your favorite food? My sous chef.
Jollof rice with fried.
Bia una de lin Igbo. Jollof rice, jollof rice, jollof rice. It's not indigenous to us. Let me change the question. Because if you are not pizza bunkem, what's your favorite Igbo food?
Abacha.
Ibia no. Ibia kita ibia. Abacha. Imema abacha. You tasted it and you liked it? Okay. Okay. Good. Nindibo. Actually, no half fried rice and half. There's a microphone there. Ofe gusi na onijiko. Imesie ofuma. Ngwa gwam ka esi. Quick in 1 minute. Gwam ka esi. Gwam. Don't worry, we're not putting you on the spot. Just roughly, just quick process. Okay. Use the microphone. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Little water. Then we add. Boil your meat or fish, whatever you use.
Okay.
With your spices, that's
Try
pepper,
as well,
salt.
Igbo.
Okay.
Eating it.
The spice. Na mirano. Later on, it gives in short summary.
Anyway, let me just cut her short. She knows what she's saying. She knows what she's saying. You know someone that knows the process. If she has started with you, first of all, you put curry and thyme. You will say, where's your mother? But your mother is teaching you very well. Tell her I'm proud of her. Okay, you're hiding here. So I don't even remember that you're part of this our session. Ngwa, let me know. Kedu nni na-amasị gị? Nni ndị Igbo bụkwa nke ndị Hausa?
Abacha.
Abacha. That's an easy because she said Imara Abacha. Imara Agwa Abacha. Hi! Babando. I wish I had time. I would have done multiple classes for these children.
Yes.
I just lost him all the way. I was about to. So, Kenke. Kedofina like ofe. What soup? Ofe onubu. Ha! Nalumebo. Nabrom. Okonya bu ichieba. Before Adam Ura. Ndi YouTube. Hey, they are desecrating the culture. Email ofuma. So, ofe onubu, do you know how to cook it? Yes, sir. Oha. My son too likes oha. Oh, he loves oha. They are the same soup, the same broth, the same everything, just different leaves. There are about 3 or 4 soups that have the same process. Okazi, oha, onubu. Fisherman soup somehow is similar. But okay, Kefi Choiju. When I was talking, okay.
When you were talking about, um, when you were listening to him, my sister was asking me what
Give the microphone to her. Sister.
what the name of
Sister, ask. Name of.
What is the name of the food that you're making?
Do you want to make it? How? How? Should I answer or should I not? Should I answer or should I not? Okay. The only reason why I will leave you is because onions entered your eye and maybe you were not focusing. But we've said that name many times. Who can help her? What's the name of what we're cooking? Ofegini. Ofaku. It's called Ofe Aku. Eh? I will ask you again. So I hope you remember. I will ask you. Okay? So, it has taken to a large extent. So now I will introduce my leaves.
The soup is getting ready to.
Sorry. It will take a whole new. It will take a whole new smell. Right now, once the scent, it's called scent leaves because it has a nice scent. Yeah? So it's going to, without it, it's not okay. People put other leaves. Some people add uziza. Some people add but you must have leaf. You can add whatever you want to choose. You want to add eventually. The best for you, but if you must put this one before you put any other. So, but we keep it simple. So and we'll let this cook for say another 5 minutes. And we turn it off. Okay? Again, notice I am not covering my pot because I want it to retain its color. When you cover your pot, it oxidizes, it darkens. Your food darkens. So for the most part, I don't cover my pot when I'm cooking. At the beginning, yes. I wanted to bring it up to a good observation. I wanted to bring it up to a boil. Sometimes when you leave it open, it doesn't boil very quickly. So I wanted to bring it up to a boil, then I now remove the cover. Yes, yes, I wanted it to boil first. Then now I now want it to now reverse and start coming down slowly and bringing out my oil. Yeah? Well, that's very good. He was observing. You are going to cook it for your house, Abby. You cook it. People will cook it and tag me, or you send to me. You tell Munye Mazi that you want to send your own version to me, and I will rate it. Ask him for an ahage kefa.
Okay.
How is zitelumnya? Can we nene maha? Every market has it.
Yes, every market has it.
So that's not an excuse. I know na iseku. Ngwa. Ada, keda fai. Aha ibu ihe ọma. Arone kidi. How old are you? How old? In Agoya. You must have Ronnie. Asato. Beautiful. Hey, 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 hey. And the language of. Oh, and I just put her on the spot. I just noticed that. I didn't even know she was listening all the while.
She's very quiet, but she's listening.
It's in the Ronnie. Asato. Oh, wow. That's good. So, ofa akwa anyị. Anyị gokwa ebe aka anyị ga-agbanyụ ọkụ. Ajọzụkwa m unu ka unu bịa testi mgbe na-agbanyụ ọkụ.
Chef, that we should come and test it. How is your nose? Charles, how is your nose? Tell me. What are you perceiving? It's confirming now.
It's giving. This tease is on 100. So I got rap 02. On a joy. As it cools down, it thickens. Right? So you need this oil on top. I tell people that the oil actually preserves it. Because some people say, why don't you scoop out the oil? I'm like, that oil actually keeps it fresh. Without the oil, it's a totally different taste. If you have the palm fruit that doesn't have the oil, it's not the same soup. So the oil that you can see here, the video man, were media.
Can come closer.
Yeah, come closer. Okay, I think maybe we should just dish a little in a bowl. Okay. Yeah. Yes,
So we're going.
and I know children are very honest. They can tell you.
I get you with 4 fingers.
But we can see a sikap. I just need 2 tasters. Ori one day, I well about 4 fingers. Mboga is mboga. Omezukwa. So. But we just want to scoop it in the video. I'll just just to plate it. Just to plate it. And you notice I only used 2 seasoning cubes eventually. Eventually.
What is seasoning cube in English again?
Beke.
What is our own seasoning cube? Obey, or you say ogiri, obey.
So it's an interactive class and with very amazing children, attentive. I've not seen children this still and attentive. In fact, I have 3 boys. I'm sure one is out there running around, all around. So I'm so impressed. You guys are amazing. You're doing an amazing job. The children are not around. 2, the older ones that could have been part of this class. That's why. Because I would have wanted them to be part. Because they actually have Yoruba. And the problem is, what's in because the common language at home, English, mana, hana anuti Igbo, because it's called mother tongue.
Yes,
It's called motherland. They speak a bit of Igbo, but I want them to polish it. So they're not around. If not, they would have been part of this class. But she takes them outside of this. Yeah? But for this camp, we would have been here. So we're going to plate our ofaku. I need this. Are you zooming in? Okay. So, don't worry. It's still running for now. But if we leave it over time, it would, sorry. Just once more. Okay? You just want small. Mommy, we go to the room, guys. What we go to the room, guys? Okay.
Let me have that as small.
Yes. It's hot. It will burn him. Okay? So you want to eat? Okay. Come and taste. Come and taste. No. No. Okay. Open your hands. Okay?
How is
Nice.
And
It's salty. It's salty. It's tasty.
we okay. So we have our plate of ofaku and it's ready and it is waiting for is rice, which we will boil frequently and
Show the children, look at the beautiful face.
the one you're making was some mad or not. Ofa. What's the name again? Ofa. So it's been a pleasure. I remain your humble village chef. Inaugural. Is this the first?
This is the maiden.
Okay, this is the maiden.
Maiden edition.
Okay, it's the maiden.
Yes.
Okay.
The first and ever first.
Oh, so it will be the record that I was. Yeah. Hey,
First ever.
let's clap for her.
Anyị ka nkụ ndị na-esi na onyonyo na-enene anyị. I'm a youth. Period, but we don't have our main audience are those outside. Don't worry. When you come into Nigeria, she will come again. We will have a camp by the grace of God in December. Before Christmas, when you want to go home, your mommy and your daddy will bring you to the camp. You come and learn how to cook for her. Daddy will bring you to the camp. You come and learn how to before you now go to the village. Quarrel the village chef. Let's do family meeting. What do we eat it this night? Or let's take a vote. Let's eat it this night or let's keep it tomorrow afternoon.